Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the... Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. He's gone forward. That is good alertness. He's shifting through the gears here. Jota! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Diogo Jota clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rice. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Chance to shoot now, and the ball's come loose here. Valverde. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rivaldo. Valverde. And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. Conte. And it's De Bruyne. hit! They've scored! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Tottenham have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And another try! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 8.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He could be in here. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Shevchenko really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's picked his way through.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Bruyne. Tottenham ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that has put paid to that. And it's Modric. Now there's a... David Villa! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, and he's through the middle. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. Always onto this. Modric.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Valverde. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Modric.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good read, needed to be. Rivaldo. Shevchenko. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez. And claimed it back swiftly. Conte. Messi. Modric. And the counter is on. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's looking to set free a runner. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. De Bruyne. Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here! Shot could be... And the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
There will be
Looking for the run.
time.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rice proves too strong. De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's... And Messi! Modric. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. There's the start of the second half. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Valverde. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
Has a look and has a go. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And it's Shevchenko. De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! No, not quite.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Hernandez. De Bruyne. Spread neatly. Hernandez. Jota. Valverde! A whisker away from making it 4. Modric. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he welcomes it. Rummenigge! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Tottenham are having a ball here. Big header! Oh, it needed better placement.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Costa Curta. Rice. And that's another good win of the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his chance! And he's let fly! He's put his foot right through that one.
Barcelona seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, right place, right time. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Modric. Rivaldo. And he was quick to react.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rummenigge! No, couldn't hit the target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Shevchenko, number 7.
De Ligt gets over and intercepts.
17. Schneider.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Modric. Coming on the field. Number
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. He's gone for goal!
Erling Haaland. Number 15. Third cap. Number 22.
Belletti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Climbs up big! And the shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Belts one! Oh, terrific save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Decent hit! No, it's wide. Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. And Hakimi. Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That'll be a throw. Batistuta. Just about up to 75 minutes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Can he finish? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Barca looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Wonderful save by Vitor Barca. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Valverde. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. Fiddles it through. De Ligt makes the interception. And it's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, good-looking ball. Van Bouten clears. Chance to finish. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Bergkamp is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, played right into his path. Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he thumps it clear. Good effort from distance. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's going to go a long way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's onside! Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's intervened well there. Rummenigge.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hakimi. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. And now they can clear their lines.
Has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And no, that was never going to make it. Interesting ball. Spread neatly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Belletti. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Hernandez. Valverde. Batistuta. Big chance! He scored!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And we're done. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Haaland! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Beckenbauer. Del Piero. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. And Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. Del Piero. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
It's Schneider! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. David Villa. And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta has a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Cavani. Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. And the pass is intercepted. Now who's going to be first to this? Schneider! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Schneider brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Nuno Mendes. Costa Curta. Messi. This is promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, what a... David Villa! There's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. What's your opinion on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
De Bruyne. Beckenbauer. Short changes him with that pass. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised.
And Shevchenko! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Costa Curta. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
71,550.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
David Villa! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's good stuff.
He's gone for goal. And that certainly packed a punch. Corner number 3 coming up. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And his big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Barcelona get their 4th corner.
6. Cavani.
Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Number 20.
And he's taking no chances there.
Number 9.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 18. Neymar. Substitution in
Just
progress.
about up to 75 minutes. Bergkamp looks for the finish. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bergkamp clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Haaland. Palmer. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mendes does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Haaland. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, important interception. And he thumps it clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
In with a header! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid couldn't... And Batistuta! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
And a quick.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Has a look and plays it forward. Pass is just off target.
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space nobody else can seem to see.
And surely, Jim, he's more than just a luxury player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the luxury, but he plays with effect. You leave him out, you lose his goal contributions. It's as simple as that, Peter.
No argument. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No way through. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's away! Oh, that's a very decent ball now!
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's Messi. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Saka makes the interception. Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Terrific header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Schneider, Messi, Saka cuts it out, and it's Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Bruyne, that's a lovely, neat pass. Belletti, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tottenham with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Belts one! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Now that looks a decent ball. Belletti. De Bruyne. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Neymar. That has not gone well. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. There's the whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Out of play for a goal kick. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Tottenham needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Saka. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Drogba. A deeply frustrating game so far, certainly in terms of... He's having a go! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Belletti. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Mbappe. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Well, that's a little loose. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly. That is a brilliant interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he'll shoot here! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Costa Curta. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a pretty loose pass. That is a great pick out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Shapes to shoot. That was superb goalkeeping.
Villa is offering a right smile there.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Messi! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Manchester United finding their passes. Messi has a look and has a go. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pass is just off target.
Cavani, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. So we're still where we started right now. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the cutback. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Messi. Messi. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. David Villa. Mohamed Salah. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Pedri. João Neves fiddles it through. And it's Shevchenko. Van Dijk. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Goalkeeper's ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
98.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They get a throw in. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. Gets his pass away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, that's clever.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application.
Cavani! And that is wildly off target.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
De Bruyne. No way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's having a go! Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Saka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's got away. Shevchenko.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Shevchenko! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Nice are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Maradona. Could move up a gear here. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. That's a nicely measured pass. Nice applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just...
And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Beckenbauer. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now Costa Curta. Cannavaro. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Picked out Mbappe! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Rice. De Bruyne. Barcelona finding their passes. David Villa! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Oh, that's ambitious. Nice have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that looks a crack. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. He's got two. Goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. It's still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed... David Villa! They've scored! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Played back in. Closing in on goal. Decent hit! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's Snyder. No, that's been intercepted. Works it forward. Messi. Messi is flagged offside. Cannavaro.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
987.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Messi. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Played back.
Ah, that's good pressure.
There's the hit! Really well taken goal. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can...
Neymar!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That is good alertness. And it's been given away. He has found the way through. Can he put it away? Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Neymar. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two added
Gives it
minutes
back.
has been indicated.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can finally smile now. They are held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Shevchenko claiming the man of the match.